One of the things that I am known for is making some of my warm-ups pretty fun. I mean, you guys can be the judge. Speed ladder now is a good modality for getting everybody warmed up. I'm just going to go over a couple warm-ups that I've used, and you guys can take them or leave them. The idea with the speed ladder is doing fast feet. So you're trying to create speed and coordination with your feet. Now, what I do is I also put element of surprise into this speed ladder as well. So what I want you to imagine is with this speed ladder, let's say I've got 6 clients, or maybe I'll have 2 groups and I'll have 12 clients. So your standard for a speed ladder is 2 feet in, 2 feet out, okay? Your hands move your feet. So the faster I pump my hands, the faster my feet are going to move. You have other ones. Jesse Adarme, he's a big fan of doing these. You remember our instructor, Jesse? So on the speed ladder, have people take their turn making up their own hopscotch. So it's follow the leader with James, and then follow the leader with Ralph, and then follow the leader with James. The other thing is let them be in charge of the music. People will put hours into the perfect songs. It gives them buy-in with the class. And that's a huge integral part to making a really great class. Now, so people are making up their own speed ladder work, right? And then what I do is there's a lineup behind, and I take 2 tennis balls. So let's pretend that there's 5 people behind me, and person number 1 is going through the speed ladder, and I have the tennis ball. Person behind me also has a tennis ball. So let's say Ralph is doing speed ladder. When he gets to the end of the speed ladder, I'm either going to say pivot or twist or whatever it is, the cue that you want to say, and that would be here, where they have to turn and face, or break left, or break right. So when they finish the speed ladder, they have 3 options that are going to occur. I'm just going to say pivot, or break left, or break right. When I do that, I'm throwing the tennis ball. The tennis ball should be in the air when you call it, and you should time it so that they have to turn quickly. So that ball is in the air before they've turned. So they need to turn quick, or they need to break. They need to listen to that cue, because, you know, if they're not listening and if they're not moving fast enough, they'll miss the ball. So it's a challenge. They love that. They love it. They love it. They love it. They can't wait. And if they miss a ball, they won't let it go. They're like, okay, I've got to do that one more time. Another one that I like to do, it doesn't involve the speed ladder. It's basically set. A couple months ago, I was training a large group, and I had them break out. I had group A do speed ladder and group B do the ball chase. Then they switched, and that was the warm-up. So same deal. You got 5 people lined up. The person behind me has the tennis ball. I have a tennis ball, and there's a person in front of me, and they're at the start position. They're looking with their peripheral vision to see where that tennis ball is going to fly through the air. And when they see that tennis ball go over their head, they're off like a rocket. They're off, trying to catch that ball. And the objective is to get the ball before it passes past a certain point. After that person runs and gets the ball, they're going to be returning the ball back to the line. Meanwhile, the second ball is in play. So I had just thrown the ball to person number 1. Now I'm ready for person number 3 to throw the ball to me. And by the time I get my ball and I'm out of the way, person number 1 has taken the ball to the next person in line.